Yo, it's your boy, DRC from PainInTheGulo.com.
And your boy Remy Roy causing that ruckus. And
Yo,
this is
so
yo shit.
nigga.
That was perfect, nigga.
Alright. What's good, y'all? What's good? It's another episode. Fuck this shit. What's up? Yo. Honestly, I don't even know what to talk about. I'm more caught up in what we try to do.
To be honest with you, that's why today might be one of those.
Right.
He's got a nice little project.
Yes,
It's
you are.
gonna be definitely.
So we've been working on the background about shit we gonna eventually bring to the forefront. But kind of goes into what we talked about last week, which you'll never see because the episode got deleted, which is basically about like preparation, right? Basically like
And accountability, preparation.
of like
Step by step.
like you want to be this, whatever the hell that is. Let's say for me, I'm gonna use me as an example. I want to be a comedian, right? I want to be a rap star. I want to be a movie star, right? So it's like if you look at me now, I don't have any. I have a couple of songs out. I've never done any stand-up. I'm in one movie. I did some plays when I was a teenager. But it's like I don't have anything of, you know what I mean, now.
Yeah.
But it's like I got a whole album prepped and ready to, you know what I mean? I got a bunch of jokes that I need to, you know what I mean? So it's like there's preparation, but even the next step for me is starting practicing those jokes in the mirror so I have an idea of what they sound like or how I think it should sound. So when I actually do have opportunity, when the opportunity shows up, I'm not trying to go find jokes to tell. I already got 3, 4, 5 jokes memorized already. Where it's like I'm now just trying to make sure I go on stage and recite these and see the reaction and then
You cutting now.
Right.
You're not searching for material. You actually cutting material.
So it's like, oh, okay, bet. I'm gonna pick this and that. Okay, I gotta know all my jokes so I can tell, depending on the crowd, if I'm there and they laughing at all these types of jokes, they might find these types of jokes funnier than this type. Okay, fuck it, I don't care what the fuck they find funny. I'm doing my shit. So figuring all that shit out.
See,
I don't know.
And that's one thing though. I learned this shit about writing the movies and all that screenplay. You always gotta remember your audience. She said that a lot of bad scripts is because people literally forget that there's an audience reading it. So they'll be like, hello, hey, how you doing? I'm good. You ate? No. Like, bro, you got people. Nobody wants, unless it involves the scene, or it's a comment, it's funny.
Or no, I get it.
Yeah.
You have to have the best actors to do shit like that, where it's, you know what I mean? Because it's like, I feel like,
Oh shit.
I feel like that movie was like that. The Tarantino last movie. But he had Brad Pitt fucking...
Once Upon a Time.
Once upon a time. A lot of people didn't... There was certain people that didn't like it because it felt really slow and very... But it was just like, you're living a day in a life. And it's like, literally, it be slow in LA. And it's places like that where everything's spread out. That's
now
the
you know
vibe.
this because you going in there expecting. The last shit was what, The Hateful Eight? Of course you going in there.
I would have
seen. But then he gave us that at the end. He gave us a little bit at the end, you know.
But the thing about it is like the build up made the end that much more.
Especially now, knowing like, so.
And then like if he gave us movies like Pulp Fiction.
Now that you said that, I never looked at it like that.
What?
It was a day. I mean, I've read other ways, but it gives you a perspective. Niggas, not every day is a bad day. It's just slow. I gotta go here. Bro, when I sat in that movie, watching that, and I thought my man's hype, like, this is... Bro, he's sitting there like, dogs, come on. But now that I'm gonna watch it with different
Right, because it's like, and now I feel like you're gonna appreciate it more too, because it's like you want to go to Arizona, you felt that vibe, that energy, where it's just like you riding, like when he was riding in the Cadillac, the music was playing, he didn't say shit, he was just riding, it's like,
that's a nice,
I don't do that. I'd probably have a blunt with me and be listening to different music, but nigga, ride rides are fun and not in New York where you don't have to
Exactly.
stop and turn.
The one thing
Like,
you miss.
you could get to
I ain't gonna hold you.
ride through the forest, see dope. Like you see how you be when you be running. I used to be seeing the dope ass scenery, but you don't take it for granted. But it's like you take it for granted, and it's
That's
just like.
exactly what you're saying. And I be having to tell myself to look up sometimes. Like, yo, look at the trees because
And that
you could just
sometimes that helps me get out of the.
Oh, yeah,
I'm so
yeah,
tired.
yeah.
It's like, oh shit, that's pretty, and I forget to breathe. But because I forget to breathe or try to force the breathe that I wanted to breathe,
You know when
my body naturally
never
just.
fails, bro. I swear, the first 1 or 2 laps. Like if I go there, like if I did mad shit before I run, it's like I give me no less than I give 2, but working my mother every time. If you the second lap of the third, it's like
That's
yo,
like,
we here. Bro, I'm talking about no matter how I went there feeling, bro, my body hurting. I gotta take a shit, my nigga. The third lap, it's like, oh, nah. We here, bro. I'm comfortable. You breathing, right? And like you, nigga, as long as you can breathe, that's all you know. That's you can go for as long as you want.
you know what I've realized? Straight up, I work out better or I move better when I'm sore. Because your body's already. It's like once you like, because I don't know, me personally, when I'm quote unquote sore, I don't even see it as sore no more. It's just like my body has worked, so before it feels good again, it needs to warm up like a car type shit. You know what I mean? So I'll feel sore when I'm walking around, but once I start getting in the motions for a good, like you know how they say do a warm up. Once I do a warm up, my body's literally warmed up.
Yeah.
The soreness fades away, and then it's like I only feel it once I slow down for like 5, 10, 15, 20 minutes, and then I'll feel the soreness again. But it's like I don't know, because I was wondering like how did I bike every day? Because I used to be like literally I used to bike every day, and it's just like how the fuck did I really do that shit? And it wasn't like bike every day. This was my job, so it was like for 8 hours straight I was biking.
Bro.
And I probably covered 15 to 20 miles every single day.
I was shocked that's how you know the universe works. I was shocked you even how we. I thought I was gonna see you. I thought you was gonna see me from deep. Oh, I thought, wow, I'm like, oh, we might not even see each other. Boy, the way this looking.
I rode all the way up to the thing. Remember I told you I'm at the thing. You said you on the east side. I rode outside. I realized I'm all the way on the west side, bro. So that's why I was where I was at, trying to cut over to the east side, so I can at least meet you by your exit, so we could just walk back to your crib together. You know what I mean?
It's a big ass pump.
It is a big ass pump, and that's why I brought my bike today, because I'm like, I'm gonna go in here and I'm gonna ride around the bitch, and then once I lapped it and I did my lap, I'm gonna cruise around a little bit, probably smoke another blunt
Yes,
or
sir.
find a spot,
I like that.
and then ride home. The ride home is 12 miles, right? And that's what I usually do. Prospect Park, 3 laps type shit.
Yo, boy.
But you know what I realized the other day though? You know what I realized the other day? I rode to the Brooklyn Bridge, right? And this is the video that I think I said it on video too. I was on the bridge and I was passing I'm like, these niggas are not bikers. Like, you guys, I don't know, like, niggas ain't bikers. Y'all struggling, and this uphill ain't even that crazy, you know? Especially on bridges. The uphill and the downhills ain't too crazy.
Nah.
Because it's like, it's a gradual, slight uphill, you know what I mean? So it's like,
Before you even realize it,
if you're struggling, like, come on. And what's crazy, it was like, they don't have good thing I did it, because for the video, we're probably gonna have to do the Brooklyn Bridge first, because technically you can't have bikes on the top of that part of that shit. So I'm gonna only bring my bike, and then you and my brother could probably just be on feet catching, and I'll ride it with the cars. And I just really want the visual on this bridge and some of you spitting.
What made you go that way?
What?
Bro, I was going to go up. Remember the reservoir on the outside? I was going to go up. So what made you go the outside and the other way? Because that shit I got to the reservoir and I hit you up and you was like, I'm
I'm on my last lap. So I was like, bet, let me be by the exit. And you said you get out by 101 and thing. So I got out and I realized on the west side, so I rode all the way up to 101, right? Then I tried to come back in. The reservoir's not on 101 on this side. So then I had to just basically using my phone GPS, push through the hilly ass. You know what I mean?
To the right there.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how
And then I was like, let me cut. So then I realized I could go to the 97th shit that cut to the straight through part. I was on that part, and then I seen the reservoir. So then I cut.
you went the whole. But yo, bro, it's just waiting to see.
And then, like you said, I couldn't find.
You can't even certain shit not meant to be explained.
No, I said that. I knew I was gonna find you. I just didn't because the fact. You know how I knew I was gonna find you? Because I said I'm gonna go to the city, right? And it wasn't until I was on the bridge. I'm like, oh, let me hit the RC. I know. I'm like, let me hit the RC to see if he's. Because I wasn't actually trying to. I was gonna ride through Central Park to your spot, and if you was at your crib or around, come link up, chill, smoke the blunt with you. Because I had a blunt on me. Smoke the blunt with you and then dip. You know what I mean? Depending if you was free.
Yeah,
I know you. I don't know if you was free.
Facts.
The fact that you say you was running, I'm like, oh no, we were supposed to meet today. And then on top of that, yo, bro, I was riding the wrong way
Exactly.
the whole time. Everybody looking at me crazy.
Yeah.
And I was just like, I understand. You know what I mean? I have the video. I'm gonna show you when we get off. I'm like, yo, this look reservoir. Is this it? Nah, this ain't it. I gotta go that way. And I knew I didn't have to know where I was going because I knew whatever the fuck I did, that's where the fuck.
Bro.
So I was just like, all right, just ride.
And then
It's the books I've been reading. The books I've been reading was just like, look.
Then I'm like, dog, this
This
nigga not even. Like, he really riding with both ears. And when I seen you, I'm like, oh, he's going. Like, I know he's not. This nigga really in his zen, bro. That's
No, I'm not riding on smooth paved road. I'm riding on this bumpy shit, and then on top of that, it got the little,
I love that shit.
the
Yeah,
pebble shit, right?
yeah.
That's great for running, right? It gives you extra traction and all that, great. But with biking, if your tire moves too fast, and if you're too heavy, it's gonna slide. So, and then it's bumpy on top of that. So it's like, I'm not trying to run over some extra, you know what I mean? So it's like, I really didn't see you. And you was like, yo. And I was just like, there's really a nigga yo in here? Oh, gee.
Yo, that's wicked, bro.
That was wicked. Now think about it. Because I really wasn't, I was looking for you, but I wasn't,
Bro.
I didn't realize, I'm like, yo, I would have really passed you up. Because if you was in the zone, and you was,
Bro, I was trying to be like, there's no way. But that's when I was just like, yo, what up? That was just that shit was weird as hell, bro. Nigga, I got to where you got to at the same time, bro. It was bugging, bro. And I seen the bike before you. I'm like, oh, that might be it. Then I was like, fuck it. That's real universe. And then walking down, who I see, who's calling me? My God, though. I haven't seen her, man. Bro, she called, man, how the fuck? Bro, it's just crazy. I don't even question him. They said if you ask a bird in the forest what time it is, he gonna tell you now. I don't know. What's time? What are you talking about? Well, he got his nap. Birds, that'd be the only species that worry about what's the next album. A cheetah, these animals, my nigga, that's all they have is right now, all around, predators, we chilling, that's good. So it's a gift and a curse that we have rationalization and all that. That's why the human mind is so complex. You gotta really realm that. Niggas, we mutant, bro. You X-Men, nigga, you know what I'm saying? You gotta, because the brain is a powerful thing.
That's a fact.
Bro, I wasn't supposed to, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I smoked 2 times. I'm gonna be honest, I smoked twice. I done busted like 3-4 yards, bro. 8. And then said, I gotta go run. And then at work, I wasn't even gonna pick up the phone, bro. I'm gonna pick up the phone, bro. Like, and I'm like, what? And I just, yo, Miss Central Park. And ever since I started on this movie, like, I'm making this movie, it's like, doing this, bro. So I ain't even gonna question it.
That's hilarious.
That shit is
that's hilarious.
It's
now that you say it like that, knowing your side,
bro,
that shit is
you.
fucking hilarious.
And then for the timing was, and then to actually meet, and that's the universe shit, bro. When you don't really, bro, I got She ready. Yo, I got it.
And you asked me, like, why did you cut in Central Park today? And I was just like, literally, like, after I dropped my son off at school, what's crazy, I left too late. You know what I mean? Because if I really wanted to do what I wanted to do, which is ride home, I would need a little bit more. But I was supposed to ride.
fake.
And you know what's crazy too? I was supposed to quote unquote go on my Instagram and say I'm going to Central Park today to ride around and come back home. But that wasn't supposed to happen. I was supposed to link up with you yesterday, have our little chat. Because the thing about it is, what the seed you planted inside of my head for the whole movie shit is like re-sparked. Because I remember we talked about we were gonna write the movie, and then we let it, you know what I mean? We let that shit sit because it wasn't the time to do it. But it's like now we actually removed, a year removed, so we still have, we still have the memories fresh, and we still have things.
And you can separate it now. You know, yeah, bro.
So
So right
like,
from a complete unbiased perspective.
and from the fact that we lived through it.
Facts.
And we're no longer in it.
Yeah.
That's a way better. You know what I mean? That's the best time to.
So time of the year just work, bro. The universe.
And it's like we don't even have to literally create anything. We can just literally authentically
That's what I'm
just
saying. That's the
repeat
The
what-
craziest part is just how we just boom, make it,
all
yeah,
those
just make
crazy
it seem. It's
guests in the
bro.
theaters. You know what I mean?
It's too late, bro.
Having to wake up.
Yo, that's the
homeless
one thing I
people
miss,
and
bro.
shit like that.
The only thing I'm missing every time I see a new movie come out. Like, damn, that's a scream. The Venom shit, damn, bro. I could go see that 4 times if I wanted to right now, bro. I'm a movie nigga, so I'm just going to see 3 movies, bro. And right now I can't even go with it because they got the code, so I can't even pay to see a movie, and I ain't got the fire stick for this one, bro. Because as I learned, there's always archives. You be wondering, nigga, they got movies always.
And I'm not that. Me personally, I realize as much as I love movies, the movies are out. I may not get to see it right away, but and even if you tell me what the fuck happened in the movie, I still ain't see it.
Oh, you one of those?
Yeah, I like you can't mess up a good movie for me.
Oh, I'm a mental nigga. Don't tell me the twist.
You can tell. You can
ruin
tell me like, cause even if you tell me the twist, I'm gonna be looking for it.
Oh,
but even when I look for it,
it's
the
not-
twist still twists.
It's not how you saw it.
Right,
Yeah,
because it's not how
yeah,
you
yeah,
explain it.
yeah,
And the thing about it is like your interpretation. Going into the movie, having your interpretation just helps me break down the movie even
Oh,
better. So it's like,
God.
you ever watch a movie a second time and you see so many more things?
Hell yeah, I just did that.
If you tell me about the movie, I'm on my second turn. So it's like I'm seeing the things that you said I'm seeing, and I'm seeing my perspective, and I'm seeing the second version because I knew this was gonna happen. But it's like now I'm seeing how he set it up. Oh, okay. I knew he said it was gonna twist, but I didn't think when he said it was gonna twist, blah blah blah. I didn't know that this part was part of the twist. And that that shit was that. I like that how the motherfucker did that shit. I like that. I would never think to twist it like that. Like the last couple of movies I watched was really good to me. Like HBO movies are not fucking limited to theaters no more. Because Amazon have a dope ass movie. We already know Netflix, Hulu, original, and it's like, yo,
You got some fire. Yeah, that's
like,
what I do.
damn, for real?
Amazon
Because it's
special.
like Free Guy. Deadpool.
I ain't see that. Yo, where's that?
Again, I legally watch movies.
Yo, I ain't
on
see
Fire
that one. I
Stick.
heard that was tough.
Yo, it was really, and it's like Ryan Reynolds, ha ha ha. Those like, damn nigga, Ryan, you hot and you picking good shit too. You picking hot shit. Like that was really, that's a really good movie. You saw Underground 6 or some shit like that?
I ain't finished it.
He again another thing, and it's like, yeah, it's kind of Deadpool-y, but it's not.
It's on Netflix, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I gotta watch that.
But it's not, and it's like, oh, you got range with this type of, you know what I mean, the type of character that breaks the fourth wall all the time, and it works, you know what I mean, and it's like, it's not like, oh, you doing that again, like, me personally, I love all the Adam Sandler's movies. He used the same formula, and it gets me every fucking, and it's like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it, nigga. You know what I mean? The only obsession is probably Jack and Jill.
Why do you gonna say that? Why do you
And
like that?
I can't even finish it. I have to watch it again.
Al Pacino.
I mentioned, he was too distracting as Jill. He was too distracting as Jill, and I felt like it was like kiddie jokes. It was like Disney Channel jokes for Jill. It wasn't like he was playing a woman. Like Big Mama, he's playing a girl, but it's like he's not exaggerating like how he did on Martin with Shanae. He didn't over exaggerate because it's a whole movie.
You're not putting me in the dress, right?
Oh, never.
Never. We're not doing that. I'm telling you that right now. Camera food, we ain't never doing that. Okay,
Yo, straight up though, on some for real though, like I'm trying to bring crop tops back for niggas, so we gonna see. You know what I mean? I'm gonna start with NFL players because they used to wear it back in the day under they, you know what I mean? And we gonna start it with NFL players to like usher it into the. But the thing about it ain't it's gonna inspire niggas to get they, you know what I mean? Because niggas be getting lazy, you know what I mean? We have these high super standards for women, but niggas be getting the guts and all that shit. And I ain't mad at you if you got the gut. It is what it is, but it's like you're not gonna want to wear the crop top, and I expect that. It's like you don't want the six pack showing. And it's like to let everybody know, yes, bitch. This shit. But yeah, that's my goal in this lifetime. You know what I mean? And I want to be an underwear model too.
Talk.
Nigga.
Talk.
Ask about me. Motherfucker, you can see. Stop picturing me naked, motherfucker.
So,
but yeah, like something gonna happen like that. We is out there. I'ma cut you. Yeah, your ass was looking like you wasn't recording. I was getting a little scared for a second. I ain't gonna hold you. But yeah, bro, this shit is. Remember like how 2 weeks ago we were like, how this shit getting real? Cause it's like the money stopped, the pressures, you know what I mean, building and all that good shit. It's like, fucking stick with it. We'll see what happens. Like, oh, I get all this free time to actually have the energy and space to act on these impulses of inspirations, and like literally that's what artists need, the free time to just. And a lot of times it look like they ain't doing shit, but it's like when they get it, oh boom,
yeah,
this shit start working. It's like it's fuck out their way.
Yeah, that's definitely the time, bro.
You know what I mean? But it's like, let's say you at work and this shit comes and then there's a rush at the same time. So now you don't get me wrong, you still getting it and you still like, but it's like there's a rush while you think. So it's like you can't even like give the full energy to like think it through.
A rush.
And like again, so it's like I feel like that was another thing for me too. It's like I worked well under pressure. You know what I mean? That's why it's like it works while I'm late.
They said, have you ever had a moment where you did shit where you ain't think you could do it, and at the end of it, you legit was like, yo, how the fuck did I even do that?
Oh yeah, definitely.
That, bro, but that shit, that was real power, bro. When I did that in the kitchen, like,
it didn't even happen in the kitchen. It happened in the fucking. There's one day they had me do stock all by myself, bro. My nigga, when I tell you it was like a 11-hour shift, bro. I was there since like 8 in the morning to like 6, bro. Carrying heavy shit from one.
Yeah, you know that shit heavy as fuck, bro.
But it's like, don't get me wrong, I ain't complaining because that's my type of fucking work. You know what I mean? And then on top of that, I got to play my music the whole time, and I had the list, and I had to make sure we got everything we got. So it's just like, that's my type of work. But it was just like, damn, nigga. And I think I had to go pick up my son at 6. Like, nigga, I'm still here
doing that shit.
So I believe somebody was babysitting. I had to apologize. But I forgot to apologize. So, shit. Yeah.
How much time we got?
But yeah,
Because
now we probably got a good, I don't know, still like almost 30.
yeah, yo, I love y'all niggas, man. The niggas. I'm just
25.
too
We good.
preoccupied right now.
Yeah, we're gonna make this one a
shit.
short one so we could.
This shit. My mind is.
Yeah. Our mind is elsewhere right now because we bosses and we got the time to create. And you know what I mean? The pressure is here for us to create. You know what I mean? We need some pressure. We need some time. We need some inspiration. And we getting all of that shit. So we gonna hit you guys next week with that.
You already,
And,
man.
Yeah, y'all. Preparation is key. That shit ain't no joke. It sounds cool. DJ Khaled says it's one of the keys, but he ain't lying, my nigga. Like, and that's another thing too. You can have something. Don't feel like you just because you have the idea or like right now, we're trying to write a script for our movie. You know what I mean? Just because we write the script don't mean now we have to go get the movie made. The movie might get made 5-10 years from now, but it's just the act of preparation. I might have to go do 3 stand-up shows and then get into another movie, and then they're like, "Oh, you're really funny. You stole this movie. Do you have any ideas?" Of a movie? Actually, I wrote 3-4 of them. They're gonna give you our best one now, so you'll be like, "Oh, do you have any others?" So it's just like preparation, you know what I mean? Preparation is key, where it's just like, if you are what you say you are, then just prepare for it and let the universe do the rest. You don't gotta worry about when it's gonna come down. I understand with our egos and our thing, you know what I mean? Because it's like, how am I gonna play a teenager if I'm 35, I'm 36, I'm 40, I'm supposed to be playing teenagers? It's not gonna be believable. Don't worry about all that shit. You know what I mean? Because you're probably not supposed to. I might have to be Static Shock's dad, not Static Shock. You know what I mean? So it's just like, it's gonna work, nigga. It ain't gonna work how you may intentionally envision it, but kind of like how this shit came to us, like how it just fall into our lap. It's gonna fall together. How we just found each other yesterday. It's just gonna find its way to happening, and you just gotta trust that shit. And when you do, bloop bloop,
Blue, blue.
there it goes.
You
And that's
already.
not shit. That's the shit you manifest.
You
If that makes
already.
sense. Well, that being said, it's your boy Remy Boy, closing that bucket with you.
Your boy DRC Hollow.
Yeah, peace. Another
You already.
episode. 2 times. Yes. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say that.
Yeah.
Talk Your Shh is brought to you by PainInTheCulo.com and your boy Remy Roy causing that ruckus, where real ones come to talk about real nigger shit. You dig?